Hi, I'm Leathur Rokk. Welcome to my channel. And this is TabbyBoy. Oh, baby. I want to talk to you about today and yesterday, especially. Last night, one of my friends, whoops, sorry about that. One of my friends, the person who was supposed to have the house painting work for me, he had the nerve to call me up and ask me how big a bag of cat food I wanted. This was the same person that took me to 7-Eleven, and when he saw that the little 3.5 pound bag of IMs was $16, he balked at that, and he gave me 3 little cans of Fancy Feast. Okay, he had the nerve to. It was late at night after TabbyBoy had taken a turn for the worse. When I said to him, "Where the hell were you a month and a half ago?" I was just really angry with him. So anyway, I heard from some friends of mine in Los Angeles that I should go and get baby food. Any kind of meat baby food that doesn't have any spices in it or what have you. So I went to 7-Eleven. I went to a Spanish market a block away. I went to 2, 3, 4 stores on another corner. I went to 6 stores in a 2-block radius. Okay, none of them had any meat baby food. The only ones that even carried baby food, all they had was vegetables or fruit. And I did research on the internet about what was best for cats, and it specifically said no fruits. Uh, you want meat, especially if you're trying to pique a cat to his appetite. So I was not able to find any baby food. So what I have been doing, Tabby, what are you doing? Whoa. What I've been doing is well, first I tried mixing this Fancy Feast pate with water and mashing it up real good and using the eyedropper. And the thing is, the eyedroppers that I have, no matter how much I mashed it up, I still wasn't able to keep it from clogging the water droppers. So then I started mashing them and administering them to TabbyBoy with a little baby spoon. Okay, and then I would give him water with the water dropper, and the water with the water dropper I've been doing consistently, and that has the closest thing I can do to an irrigation, like I understand if they were to give an IV saline drip or something in a vet's office or something. Uh, So I have been, my mother and I have been, like, sometimes she'll hold him so that he doesn't fidget around or something when I'm feeding him and stuff. But, uh, you know, um, there are some people that really have come through and they know who they are, and I really appreciate them. But there's other people that I just am so really angry about. Uh, they like to talk like they're these real heroes, but when there have been so many times when they've been just proven to be bullshitters, and you don't want to count on people when it's something like the health of your best friend. And my TabbyBoy here, he's my he's my buddy, he's my baby, and to have people that and oh, that house painter guy this morning, it's really pissed me off. I don't really like picking up the phone, but I picked up the phone this morning, and it happened to be, he said he was in the middle getting dressed. He lives 2 short blocks away from me, keep in mind, okay? I told him the nature of my issue because he was offering to get me food. I said, how hard can it be to get me a jar of meat baby food for my cat? Can't be hard, my God. You know, especially since I had reason to believe that he had a vehicle for today, but whatever. So he said he would call me back. So I figured by calling me back, how long could it take to put on pants, a shirt, whatever? If you were going to be house painting, however many layers would it take? How long does it take for men to get dressed? He doesn't wear makeup. He doesn't do skincare and all that stuff. Whatever. The son of a bitch never called me back. So I called and it went straight to voicemail. I think, okay, maybe the guy's in church or something. So I left a message saying, please don't forget about this I was really, and my mother said, why don't you just put on a pot of coffee, give him time to call, right? And so I did. And then I'm thinking, if I had, instead of that, just gone straight to 7-Eleven myself, that was before, of course, I found out that they didn't have any, rather than wait on another person, because this is not something that I think I have a luxury of a whole lot of time. So, but then, a couple hours later, I called. Then finally, I'm trying to remember what time this was. I called, I guess it was maybe around 6 o'clock or something like that. Because there was a place that, if not for my TabbyBoy's health problems, there was a place that I was planning on going tonight. I had it on a calendar and everything. But needless to say, with my baby's health issues, everything else is on the back burner. I'm afraid to leave the house. I was going to go out there early this morning for like 15 minutes, and here, 10 minutes after I got up, he emerged out from under my bed, and he was active, and that's when I started giving him the water things. One point, I understand that green, clear vomit means bile. That was this morning. I wish I'd taken a picture of that. But I've been trying to keep him irrigated. That was the best instructions I got. There's a chance I might be. Oh, and when I was in the middle of filming some sequence about my cat this morning, I got a notice on my tablet saying that it was out of room. So I had to take drastic measures to make room to film, because I'm not going to take the chance of live streaming when YouTube can take anything away, especially if I'm filming about my cat. That's the most important content that I could possibly make at this point. And some of you may differ. I don't care. Uh, so what I did was, after I posted those 2 videos of my friend singing and playing guitar, I deleted them off my tablet. And then I went into things that I know that I already posted on YouTube that was just concert footage, that was like all the Fish stuff and all the country music stuff, the tidal wave stuff, that if you're a YouTuber, in the back end of it, they have this thing download, that you can download your stuff back. So the next time I get a computer, all I have to do is stick a flash drive in it, and I can get the Fish stuff back. I can get the country stuff back, you know. But by deleting that off this tablet, I figure I've got a couple hours more to film. Because now that TabbyBoy's going through this, I want to be able to film more. Oh, I got rid of, there was things that I filmed off of the TV that I deleted. I had a lot of stuff pertaining to the Ukraine-Russian war. At one point, I had quite a collection of Zelensky pictures. But I mean, I deleted all that stuff. I had a lot of Trump stuff. I deleted that. Now it's basically just family stuff and my YouTube videos. Uh, but these memory cards, is 128 gigabyte card. They do fill up. They really do. Uh, and I thought that I was going to have other equipment, but before this got filled up. And right now, the last thing I want to do is not be able to film my experience here with my cat. Oh, fingers crossed, I might be getting a call from a veterinarian's office tomorrow morning. That's a real cost issue, and I have certain parameters that I am willing and not willing to do, and I don't want to get into it right now because I don't want to flame war, but I want to take care of my cat. I don't want to give him the experience of dropping him off, him being in a cold cage, and what if something happens and then he doesn't wake up and he doesn't see me again. I think it's important to be there. I wish I lived out in the country sometimes and I had a vet that was not only affordable but that gave house calls. And they could still do the things like the IV drip and the vitamin B shots, which I think my cat would very much benefit from. But at the same token, do some diagnostics, like make sure that he doesn't have an obstruction that's causing his belly bloat and stuff. I mean, he's 15 years and a month old. But yes, I expect that anything that can be done to help him, but it doesn't seem like he's in pain aside from the arthritis that we all seem to have. And I'll make another video when I know more. I have a lot of other footage I shot of him, but I think in order for it to look good for the public, I think it would really need to be edited, because some of it is footage waiting for him to do something, and you know, so but I'm thinking, how hard can it be to find baby food? It's ridiculous. I don't think that's an exotic thing for places to carry. Oh, and one of the guys that hangs out in the corner selling whatever, he put a couple buds in my hand. When I was looking for a store that sold baby food, I wasn't asking for anything. All I was thinking of is how do I help my cat. And this guy gave me a couple of buds, and that was nice. You know, that's the last thing on my mind. I really don't care. You know, I don't care about that. Okay, I will make another video shortly. Bye.